Hey there everybody, welcome to the first video of my channel. This is Mr. NoChannelHere. Thought I would take a look at the game Abzû. It's been a while since I played a game similar to this. Last time I tried something out was on Journey, made by the same company. Really enjoyed that game, had a pretty good feel to it I thought. It's kind of interesting. Apparently this one takes us deep underwater, so we're just gonna dive right in with all those fishes, I suppose. Interesting. Getting kind of dark. Okay. Kind of reminds you of space a little bit. They do say that the deep underwater is, like space. Vast and endless. And here I am. Oh, okay. I guess this is me. Like a diver with extra long, flappy feet. Okay. Looking here at the ocean. Press to dive. R2 to dive. Press R2 to dive. It's quite a beautiful scenery when I look at it, when I think about it. Pretty peaceful and calm. Okay, we'll press R2 today. Let's try it out. So when I was playing Journey, I thought it was quite interesting. There were like hints of the story and of lore of the world, but it didn't really seem to have a lot of it pan out in the game itself. Kind of maybe left a few things up to the player's imagination. I was thinking about trying to do kind of like a live commentary for this game, but I don't really have the equipment to kind of do that. So I've actually had to go back and kind of like record over on a separate track. So I'm kind of rewatching my gameplay and talking over it at the moment. You can press X to boost. Got my little sonar thingy there with the square button. Shing, scan, shing. I do like the animation of these little fishy stuff. Quite calm and relaxing. It's nice. The boost. So even though the controls are pretty straightforward, I do accidentally sometimes swim the wrong way, press the wrong direction. I can press R2 to ride on this fish also. L2, sorry, not R2. The Goliath grouper taking us away. And through the seaweed. This was a nice little area. These games always have really impressive music. It doesn't really overwhelm the atmosphere. Pleasant, calm. Definitely could put you to sleep if you're in the mood. Got all these colorful fishies. I also thought it was pretty interesting how the game kind of just drops you in. Not really a lot of backstory, but just, oh, there you are. Just lets you kind of explore. Really is kind of like a no limit explore. You can interact with these shark statues and meditate. So I guess when you're meditating, you're just following the path of the fish. So right now I'm following these little guys around. It's quite pretty, honestly, when you think about it. I actually wonder, like, which part of the ocean I'm in, technically, if they're kind of modeling it off of real-life Earth ocean, or if it's a little more fantastical than that. I don't know if I said that right, fantastical. That might be completely off base, but we'll give it a try. I kind of wonder what the idea of the meditation is, what the purpose is behind it. If I'm like learning something about the fish, or if I'm connecting with them. So yeah, that was basically it. I don't really know a whole lot about the meditation thing. Maybe like it develops as the game goes on, but in this early stage it seems as though I'm just looking around, I suppose. I'm taking a trip through the seaweed. I always wonder if there's like kinds of discoverable items. When I was going through the playthrough just a little bit ago, I did find these kind of coral shells, seashells. And I guess you could collect them. I guess that serves as like the game's collectible, per se. That little guy was hiding. I'm a musical diver. There's always time for music. Here comes our little robot buddy. Yeah. There we go. So this little robot friend is a curious fella. I guess he's here to help me along on my quest to do something. I have been curious about the extent of my interaction with these fish and what will happen in the future, and also about how deep the exploration is supposed to go. Like, there's obviously these different areas and they all have their limits, but I wonder if it's a situation where I could come back on a second playthrough and find something different. See, this area I thought was really interesting. Moving down to the bottom of the floor, finding this wreckage. I wasn't really sure what I was seeing. Perhaps some shipwrecks or some architecture that had been destroyed by something. A recurring theme I feel within these games, Journey, Sky, this one, is a kind of, I don't want to say post-apocalyptic world, but, you know, some sort of like aftermath of some civilization for what reason, for some reason or whatnot. And then this area is kind of interdimensional void. But needless to say, the first time I played this part, I was absolutely stunned. It was really, really beautiful, I felt, just between the visuals and the calming nature and, you know, just the light music underscoring the entire atmosphere. And then up there, those little corals that you just saw, apparently those shells that you pick up end up here as spirits. So I wonder how many there are throughout the game, if it fills up the entire room with them. So yeah, we're just gonna head forward here and take a look. I'm guessing that these, I don't even know how to describe it, portals, vortexes, they're integral in some way to the world here. So you interact with it and then kind of I'm giving like one of my bubbles to it. I'm not sure what I just did there. But then these manta rays come out, all these fish appear. And then, voila, I did something nice. Abzû Restoration Project 2021. I suppose. And actually, no, it's not Abzû, it's Abzû. Good to know that the guy playing the game doesn't remember how to pronounce it. And I get to jump on the back of this manta ray. So at this point I found out I can control the fish. Kind of like the direction that they swim in. I'm not really sure what that does though. If that has any effects or if there's anything that I need to do with that yet. But it was still cool to be able to ride on the back of a giant manta ray. Actually, just reading the wiki right now, it says that the game drew from Sumerian mythology and the cosmic ocean myth. That might be something to talk about in the next video. Like, what is Sumerian? Like, what is the cosmic ocean myth? Alright, folks, we're just gonna leave it there for now. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you had a good time. Catch you in the next video, everyone. Alright, bye-bye.